Aging is stealing your vitality faster than you think. But what if I told you there's a way to turn back the clock? Please watch this entire video as it will help you and your loved ones not just live longer, but live stronger. I'm about to reveal 7 scientifically proven secrets that most doctors won't tell you, secrets that could add decades of healthy, vibrant years to your life. Don't let another day slip by watching your strength fade away. Your future self is counting on the next 22 minutes. Have you ever noticed how some people at 80 move with the grace and energy of someone 20 years younger, while others at 60 struggle to climb a flight of stairs? It's one of the great mysteries of human aging. Why do some seniors thrive with sharp minds and strong bodies while others surrender to decline and disease? The truth is, it's not luck, it's not genetics, and it's definitely not magic. The real answer lies in 7 simple scientifically proven habits that I'm about to share with you today. My name is Dr. Edward Harris, and after more than 3 decades of unwavering dedication to geriatric medicine, I've witnessed thousands of patients transform their golden years from a period of decline into their most vibrant chapter yet. With over 30 years of clinical experience specializing in senior health, I've discovered that the difference between aging gracefully and aging poorly comes down to 7 critical habits that most people over 50 are completely unaware of. Today, we're revealing what I call the 7 longevity accelerators for senior health. If you're over 50, this message is for you because these aren't vague tips or empty promises. These are evidence-backed longevity secrets that top researchers at Harvard Medical School, the Mayo Clinic, and the National Institute on Aging have been quietly emphasizing for years. Before we dive in, I want you to do something for me. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because the information I'm sharing today could literally add years to your life and life to your years. Habit number 1, the protein power protocol. Most people don't realize that after age 50, your body begins cannibalizing its own muscle tissue at an alarming rate of 3 to 8% per decade. This isn't just about looking good, this is about survival. Without adequate muscle mass, your risk of falls increases by 400%. Your metabolic rate plummets and your independence becomes a ticking time bomb. Let me tell you about Margaret Thompson, 72, from Phoenix, Arizona. A retired school teacher, Margaret came to my office barely able to carry her own groceries. She'd fallen twice in 6 months and was terrified of becoming a burden to her family. She said, "I feel like my own body has become my enemy." Here's what's happening behind the scenes that most doctors don't explain. After 50, your body's ability to synthesize protein drops by nearly 40%. According to a landmark study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who don't consume adequate high-quality protein experience what researchers call sarcopenic obesity, where muscle tissue is replaced by fat tissue even if the scale doesn't change. The solution isn't complicated, but it is specific. You need to consume at least 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight daily, with 25 to 30 grams at each meal. But here's the crucial part: everyone misses timing matters more than total amount. Margaret started with a simple morning routine: 3 whole eggs with Greek yogurt totaling 35 grams of complete protein before 9 a.m. Within 8 weeks, she was carrying her groceries again. Within 6 months, she was hiking with her grandchildren. "I got my life back," she told me, and it started with breakfast. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated meal plans. Start with 1 high-protein meal tomorrow morning. Even adding 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt to your breakfast can begin reversing decades of muscle loss within weeks. Habit number 2, the circulation revival method. Your circulatory system is your body's highway system, and after 50, that highway is developing serious traffic jams. Poor circulation doesn't just make you feel cold and tired, it's literally starving your organs of the oxygen and nutrients they need to function properly. Let me share the story of Robert Chen, 68, from Sacramento, California. A retired engineer, Robert noticed his memory getting fuzzy and his energy crashing every afternoon. His wife was worried about early dementia. What Robert didn't know was that his circulation had slowed to the point where his brain was receiving 30% less oxygen than it needed. The science is clear and terrifying. According to research from Stanford University, poor circulation accelerates cellular aging by up to 40%. When your blood moves slowly, toxins accumulate, inflammation increases, and your immune system weakens. The Cleveland Clinic published findings showing that seniors with poor circulation have double the risk of heart attack and stroke. But here's the remarkable part. You can reverse years of circulatory decline with a simple daily practice I call the 20-20 rule. 20 minutes of targeted movement 20 times per day, you get your heart rate slightly elevated. Robert started with something embarrassingly simple. Every hour he would stand up and march in place for 1 minute. He added 5 minutes of gentle stretching after every meal. Within 3 weeks, his afternoon energy crashes disappeared. Within 2 months, his wife said he was sharp as a tack again. The key isn't intense exercise that might injure you. It's consistent, gentle movement that keeps your blood flowing like a river instead of a stagnant pond. Even tapping your feet while watching television can improve circulation by 25%. If you're finding these senior health insights valuable, drop a 1 in the comments to let me know you're with me. I will read all the comments and respond in the most detailed manner as a doctor. Habit number 3, the sleep restoration blueprint. Sleep isn't just rest, it's when your body performs its most critical maintenance and repair work. After 50, your sleep architecture changes dramatically, and most people don't realize that poor sleep is accelerating their aging process by years. Meet Dorothy Williams, 75, from Atlanta, Georgia. A retired nurse who ironically knew everything about caring for others, but had neglected her own sleep for decades. Dorothy was sleeping only 4 to 5 hours per night, waking up exhausted and noticing her memory and mood deteriorating rapidly. Here's what happens when you don't sleep properly. During deep sleep stages, your brain activates what researchers call the glymphatic system, essentially a nighttime cleaning crew that removes toxic proteins associated with Alzheimer's disease and dementia. According to a groundbreaking study from the National Institute on Aging, seniors who sleep less than 7 hours per night have a 60% higher risk of cognitive decline. But the damage goes deeper. Poor sleep disrupts your body's production of growth hormone, which is essential for muscle repair and bone density. The American Sleep Foundation found that seniors with chronic sleep problems lose bone density twice as fast as those who sleep well. Dorothy implemented what I call the sleep sanctuary protocol. First, she created a bedroom environment cooler than 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Second, she eliminated all screens 2 hours before bedtime. Third, she established a consistent bedtime routine, including 10 minutes of gentle stretching. The transformation was remarkable. Within 1 week, Dorothy was sleeping 6 to 7 hours straight. Within a month, her memory improved dramatically. "I feel like I got my mind back," she said. "I didn't realize how much my poor sleep was stealing from me." The secret isn't sleeping more hours, it's improving sleep quality. Your bedroom should be cool, dark, and quiet. Your last meal should be 3 hours before bed. And here's the part most people miss: consistency matters more than duration. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, can improve your sleep quality by 40% within 2 weeks. Habit number 4, the inflammation fighter diet. Chronic inflammation is like a slow-burning fire inside your body, gradually destroying your joints, your arteries, your brain, and your immune system. After 50, this inflammatory fire tends to burn hotter and longer, accelerating every aspect of the aging process. Let me tell you about James Rodriguez, 63, from Denver, Colorado. A retired construction worker, James was struggling with joint pains so severe he could barely get out of bed in the morning. His doctor had told him it was just arthritis and to accept it as part of aging. James was taking 6 different medications and still felt terrible every day. Here's what's really happening inside your body. Chronic inflammation produces compounds called cytokines that literally age your cells faster. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that seniors with high inflammation markers aged at the cellular level 40% faster than those with low inflammation. The solution lies in what researchers call anti-inflammatory nutrition. The Mediterranean diet isn't just heart healthy, it's a powerful inflammation fighter. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and polyphenols can reduce inflammatory markers by up to 50% within 8 weeks. James started with 3 simple changes. First, he added wild-caught salmon twice per week, providing crucial omega-3 fatty acids. Second, he included a handful of mixed berries every morning loaded with inflammation-fighting antioxidants. Third, he replaced his cooking oil with extra virgin olive oil, which contains compounds that work like natural anti-inflammatory medication. The results were dramatic. Within 4 weeks, James noticed his morning stiffness decreasing. Within 3 months, he had reduced his pain medication by half. "I thought I was destined to be in pain forever," he told me. "Turns out I was just eating the wrong foods." Here's your must-have daily essential: turmeric with black pepper. This combination is like nature's ibuprofen, but without the side effects. Add half a teaspoon of turmeric with a pinch of black pepper to your morning smoothie or evening tea. The curcumin in turmeric, enhanced by the piperine in black pepper, can reduce inflammation markers by up to 60%. Blueberries deserve special mention as the ultimate brain food. 1 cup daily provides anthocyanins that cross the blood-brain barrier and directly protect neurons from inflammatory damage. A study from Tufts University found that seniors who ate blueberries daily showed improved memory function equivalent to reversing 2.5 years of cognitive aging. We're halfway through these life-changing habits, and I want to take a moment to connect with our amazing community. If you're finding these insights helpful, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Your support helps me continue sharing these crucial health secrets with seniors everywhere. I'm curious about something. Let our community know where you're watching this video from. Share your city and country in the comments below. Are you watching from sunny California, the mountains of Colorado, the bustling streets of New York? I love seeing how far this message of healthy aging is reaching. Now let's continue with habit number 5, which might be the most surprising one yet. Habit number 5, the social connection. Cure. Loneliness isn't just an emotional problem, it's a medical emergency. Research shows that social isolation has the same impact on your lifespan as smoking 15 cigarettes per day. For seniors, loneliness literally changes your brain chemistry and immune function in ways that accelerate aging and increase disease risk. Consider the story of Helen Carter, 79, from rural Montana. After her husband passed away, Helen gradually withdrew from social activities. She stopped attending church, quit her book club, and rarely left her house except for grocery shopping. Within 2 years, Helen developed high blood pressure, depression, and what she called brain fog that made simple tasks difficult. The science behind social connection and longevity is profound. According to Harvard Medical School's landmark study of over 700 men followed for 80 years, strong social relationships increased longevity by 50%. The biological mechanisms are clear. Social connection reduces cortisol levels, boosts immune function, and actually changes gene expression in ways that promote cellular repair. Conversely, chronic loneliness triggers inflammatory responses similar to physical trauma. The University of Chicago found that lonely seniors have immune systems that function as if they're under constant attack, leading to accelerated aging and increased susceptibility to disease. Helen's transformation began with one small step. She committed to one meaningful social interaction every day. Sometimes it was a phone call to a distant relative. Other days, she would chat with the cashier at the grocery store for an extra minute. She gradually rebuilt her social network by volunteering at the local library one morning per week. The change was remarkable. Within 6 weeks, Helen's blood pressure normalized. Within 4 months, her doctor was able to reduce her depression medication. "I didn't realize how much I needed people," she said. "I thought I was being independent, but I was actually killing myself with loneliness." You don't need a huge social circle to gain these benefits. Quality matters more than quantity. One study from Brigham Young University found that even one close supportive relationship can provide the same longevity benefits as multiple casual friendships. Hey everyone, if you think these insights on social connection and senior health are helpful, comment 4 to show you're watching. I will read all the comments and respond in the most detailed manner as a doctor. Habit number 6. The cognitive challenge. Protocol. Your brain is like a muscle, and after 50, it needs regular challenging exercise to maintain its strength and flexibility. Mental stimulation doesn't just prevent cognitive decline, it actually builds new neural pathways that can compensate for age-related changes. Let me share the inspiring story of Albert Kim, 71, from Portland, Oregon. A retired accountant, Albert noticed he was having trouble remembering names and following complex conversations. His family was worried about dementia, and Albert was terrified of losing his mental sharpness. Here's what neuroscience research reveals about brain aging. The adult brain can form new neural connections throughout life, a process called neuroplasticity. According to the Mayo Clinic, seniors who regularly engage in cognitively challenging activities have a 40% lower risk of developing dementia compared to those who don't. The key is what researchers call cognitive reserve. Think of it as your brain's backup system. When you regularly challenge your mind with new complex activities, you're literally building additional neural pathways that can take over if other areas are damaged. Albert started with a simple but effective protocol. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, he spent 30 minutes learning Spanish using a language app. Tuesday and Thursday, he worked on crossword puzzles and Sudoku. Weekends, he learned to play chess online. The crucial element was that these activities were novel and progressively challenging. Within 3 months, Albert's family noticed his memory improving. Within 6 months, he was more mentally sharp than he'd been in years. "I feel like I've upgraded my brain," he told me. "I wish I'd started this years ago." The secret isn't doing familiar activities better, it's learning completely new skills. Research from the University of Texas found that seniors who learned new complex skills like digital photography or quilting showed cognitive improvements equivalent to reversing 15 years of brain aging. Your brain craves novelty and challenge. Pick one new skill you've always wanted to learn. Maybe it's playing a musical instrument, learning a new language, or mastering a craft. The key is consistency and progressive difficulty. Even 15 minutes daily of genuinely challenging mental activity can build cognitive resilience that lasts for decades. Habit number 7, the purpose-driven longevity. Purpose isn't just a nice-to-have in your golden years, it's a biological necessity. Seniors with a strong sense of purpose live longer, healthier lives with significantly reduced risk of heart disease, stroke, and cognitive decline. Meet Patricia Johnson, 67, from Memphis, Tennessee. After retiring from her career as a librarian, Patricia felt lost and aimless. She spent her days watching television and running errands, but nothing gave her life meaning. Within a year of retirement, Patricia developed anxiety, insomnia, and what she described as a gray fog that made everything seem pointless. The research on purpose and longevity is stunning. A study published in Psychological Science followed over 6,000 adults and found that those with the highest sense of purpose were 44% less likely to die during the study period. The biological mechanisms involve reduced inflammation, better immune function, and improved cardiovascular health. Having purpose literally changes your brain. Neuroimaging studies show that people with strong life purpose have thicker prefrontal cortex areas associated with planning and decision-making. They also show greater resilience to age-related brain changes. Patricia's transformation began when she started volunteering to teach literacy classes at the community center. Suddenly, she had a reason to get up in the morning, people depending on her, and the satisfaction of making a real difference in others' lives. The change was profound. Within 2 months, Patricia's anxiety decreased significantly. Within 6 months, she was sleeping better and felt more energetic than she had in years. "Teaching these adults to read gave me back my life," she said. "I finally remembered why I matter." Purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. It can be mentoring young people, volunteering for a cause you care about, maintaining family traditions, or pursuing a creative passion. The key is that it feels meaningful to you and connects you to something larger than yourself. Research from Rush University found that even small increases in life purpose provided significant health benefits. You don't need to change your entire life overnight. Start by identifying one activity that makes you feel useful and needed. As we stand at the crossroads of time, growing older can feel like a shadow creeping closer, a reminder of our mortality that weighs heavily on the heart. For many, the fear of death isn't just about the end. It's about the years slipping away, the vitality fading, the moments left unlived. But let me tell you something profound. Growing older isn't the closing of your story. It's the chapter where you seize the pen, armed with wisdom, strength, and intention to write the life you've always dreamed of. You're not running out of time, you're stepping into the power to live it your way. The 7 longevity accelerators we've explored today are your tools to defy that fear, to transform the dread of aging into a celebration of life. These aren't lofty promises or expensive miracles requiring perfect genetics or endless resources. They're simple, actionable habits that ask only one thing, that you begin, not tomorrow, not next month, but right now today. Because every moment you hesitate, the fear of decline grows heavier. And every moment you act, you reclaim your vitality and push that shadow further away. Let's revisit these 7 life-changing habits, your roadmap to not just adding years to your life, but life to your years. First, the protein power protocol, building muscle. To keep your body strong and resilient, a shield against frailty. Second, revitalizing your circulation with gentle daily movement, like a walk that breathes energy into every cell. Third, optimizing your sleep for deep cellular repair, letting your body heal while you dream. Fourth, fighting inflammation with targeted nutrition, fueling yourself to thrive, not just survive. Fifth, nurturing social connections because the warmth of friendship and community strengthens both heart and soul. Sixth, challenging your brain with new learning, keeping your mind sharp and curious. And seventh, finding purpose, a reason to wake up each morning with meaning that lights up your life. These aren't mere tips, they're your defense against the fear that aging means loss. The truth is, the fear of death often stems from the fear of not truly living. Every day you delay, your body ages unnecessarily, and that fear tightens its grip. But every day you act, you invest in a future where vitality drowns out dread. You're not just extending your lifespan, you're crafting a life that feels rich, vibrant, and worth living. So I ask you, which habit will you start with today? Will it be that morning protein shake to fuel your strength? A walk around your neighborhood to feel the world move with you? A consistent sleep routine to restore your body? Or perhaps reaching out to an old friend, rekindling a connection that warms your heart? Share your commitment in the comments below. Let's hold each other accountable. And if this message has stirred something in you, share this video with someone you love. Let's spread the hope that aging can be a beginning, not an end. Age is just a number, but vitality is a choice. That fear of death. It's real, but it's not your master. You have the power to choose life, vibrant, purposeful life, starting today. Your future self, the one who wants to dance at their grandchild's wedding, climb that hill, or simply wake up feeling alive, is counting on you. Thank you for trusting me with your health journey. I'm Dr. Edward Harris, and I believe your best years are still ahead of you. Don't let fear write your story. Grab the pen and start today. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more life-changing health content. In our next video, we'll uncover the hidden dangers in your medicine cabinet that could be aging you faster than you think. I'll see you there, ready to take the next step toward a healthier, more vibrant you.